More than 1 in 3 Ohioans are relying on credit cards for spending needs, and nearly a quarter say they've increased their credit card use in response to cost of living increases, according to a new report. Michael Welker is an editor with Upgraded Points, a website that tracks credit card reward and travel programs. He explains when the pandemic began, people spent less and got a financial boost from stimulus checks, leading to lower credit card balances overall. Now, persistent high inflation is causing many to use credit to cover basic household expenses. Welker says that poses a risk as interest rates rise.
As you carry over balances month to month and interest starts to accrue, potentially it's going to be even harder to pay down your debt, and that's going to be even more pressure in terms of covering your household expenses.
The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has proposed new regulations that would, among other changes, cap late fees for credit card payments at 25% of the minimum payment amount. The agency is taking public comments about its proposal until April 3rd. According to the report, nationwide, more than 95% of people with annual incomes below $75,000 say they're feeling stressed about inflation. Welker advises using credit cards only when needed to meet basic expenses and shifting habits instead to reduce dining out, entertainment, and other leisure spending.
Be more mindful of your spending and figure out where you might be able to cut or trim back, find less expensive alternatives.
He adds consumers may soon feel relief as the federal government works to combat inflation, but only those who rein in their credit card use.
The Fed is still raising interest rates, trying to tame inflation, so potentially at some point later in the year we finally start to see that come down to a more manageable level.
In another survey by Clever Real Estate, 40% of Americans believe high prices are the new normal, and 62% say they expect everyday prices will be even higher this year. This story was produced in association with Media in the Public Interest and funded in part by the George Gund Foundation. This is Nadia Ramlagan for Ohio News Connection. Find our 8 trust indicators to support transparency and accuracy at publicnewsservice.org.